Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon to y'all. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody is doing well. Hey, happy joy. Hey, Ray. Oh, Mary is on right now. I didn't really want to go on top of her, but I want to get some of this started. Hi, Miss Jean. Hi, Patricia. I know I look funny without the makeup, right? Yeah. Oh, I'm getting hot glue where I'm heating the gun up. I'm getting hot glue everywhere. Huh. I've actually got two of them heating it right now. Boy, I just couldn't crawl my happy butt out of bed this morning. I can tell you what. I was tired. I had a wonderful weekend with Stacy and Ray and Pauline and Brenda. Or Barbara, excuse me. Barbara. Hello, Crafty. Or Crafty. Don't know how to say your name. I know it says Crafty. Are you new? Or you just changed your name? If you are new, welcome. Jackie. Okay. Your icon looks very familiar. Hi, Jean. How are you? Good one. Good one. Newton. Oh. So today we're going to be working on some hot glue stencils, and we might make some embellishments. Just might. If we have some time. I don't want to string on top of Mary. That's the only thing that worries me. She got on a little bit ago, I believe. For everybody's info, I went ahead and posted the partners for the die cut swap in the group. So if you have not looked and you are on the list, please go and check and see who you are paired with. Yeah. Spider webs. Well, this room was a mess when I came in this morning, so I had to take about an hour and kindly straighten it up in here. So it's kind of straight. All the things that I took over at Ray's house, I put away, thank goodness. I had to order me a new tripod today because I accidentally broke the thingy on it, so I had to order me a new one. It was cheap. It was cheap. So I got the same kind that I got, but I could still use the other one. It's just I won't be able to move it. Hi, Marlene. We are going to be making some hot glue stencils, and we're going to be using Do the hot glue stencils wipe clean after use, or do the paint stain them a bit? Can't get all the paint off. Well, it depends on how fast you clean your stencil, to be honest with you. Hello, Joey. Depends on how fast you clean your stencil. Now, I have some that I was a little on the lazy side and didn't go clean them immediately because I was in the middle of a mixed media matchup. So, my happy butt did not go clean them. So, they are stained. I will admit that. I have some that I have already made in a previous sitting. But I have stuff like that, and that was a metallic and some greens. But these make really cool stencils, and they're very sturdy. They're strong. You can't get them apart, and they last for a long time. But if you want them spick and span, drop them in some hot water. It'll get most of that off. Hot soapy water. I'm not new. I just can't seem to get to everyone quick enough. Oh. We've made some like this, like little ladders, like little bricks. We've even made shapes. Shapes. Stars, odds and ends shapes, small things. Like a plate, looks like a paint splat. Even done a very, very intricate one. Music notes. Maybe a big heart, I don't know. But this one's a very intricate one for music shapes and things like that. I have many, 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 many more, but I just needed a new little bit of stencils because we've got a few things that I'm going to be using them on. As I said, I have like several stencils that I've made. I keep them in a little bag here. I have quite a bit. I mean, my favorite one that I have is my rose, which I need to fix. That kind of went to Hades and back. But I got a stronger one. But that is a rose. Very, very intricate rose there. It's very, very. Yeah, you could make them just to stick them onto a mixed media canvas, but I use mine as stencils. Like that's got like a little bit of pink on it. I also use it on my jelly plates. I mean, there are all kinds of things you can make, like Christmas ornaments. You can even hang that on your tree as it is. I have this funky guy. Funky chicken. I should send that one to Melissa and call it the funky chicken. And then we have another music note bar. We have a really pretty snowflake. Yeah, I did. I made all of these. I was playing one day. Got some cute little stockings. And there it went in the floor again. Got more right here. Double heart. heart with a circle. You like the music notes? Yeah. And then a really odd star. These I haven't used, but look, there's just your music notes by themselves. And then a heart with the arrow through it. Christmas tree. A really cool shape to use as texture or dimension. Little stars and a flower. And words, actually. Words are actually a little bit more difficult than you think, because you don't want the glue blobs. We have a shape that you can use for, like if you have a border or something, or a round border around a circle or something. And more music notes. A Santa hat, or an elf hat, whatever you call it. Yeah, they would, Joey. And then I have my treble clef. And the other treble clef. This one didn't turn out too well, but I like this one. This is pretty. And then I have the word happy. And I have a whole nother folder full of them. I'm not going to drag all those out. I just wanted to give you an idea of what you could do with your hot glue gun. But we're going to be playing with some more. We're going to make some different ones today. Put that in the folder, Emily. Unless this starts. Well, thank you, Crafty. Now, if you're not so good at making stencils, that's okay. If you have a pattern, some parchment paper, or some heat-resistant Teflon pad, or one of those little baking sheets you can put in your pan to bake in, you can use it. Now, if you don't have an idea of what you want to do, you could always print off what you want to do, such as these here. There's all kinds of things that you can do. There's templates everywhere. And I have a whole book of those. So I just pulled one out that I thought would look neat and that we could try. And there is like a whole book of these things, and they vary in size. And there are a few things in here that I wanted to try. I need to pull this out because this one would be for something else. Oh, Dozer's in here. We've only got 2 of the babies left now. They're all outside except for Dozer and Georgie. But they don't go nowhere. They stay on the porch. So that's what I was happy about. What is it, Dozer? What? What, baby? What? What is it? What is it? That's right, Crafty. You can cut them up. You can cut what you don't like off. You can trim the edges. If you've got like a rough edge, take your pair of scissors and just trim around it. Make it smooth. What? Come on. Come on. Come say hi. Ow. Claws and shorts don't like each other. You just want to come here and say hi. You just want to say hi. You just want to come here and say hi. Yeah, he's wanting to just settle. Butt in the face, huh? Look how big he's got, guys. Y'all remember when he was just a little squat? He's gotten so big. We'll have to work soon. We'll have to get to work soon. I've left my door open so it'll stay cool in here. You gonna fall on your face. He's trying to rub my hand and he's going a little bit far. He said, "Hey, Mom, smell my butt." Get off that table. You can't get on the table. I need that table. Hair free, buddy. But he just wants to be loved on. He wants his attentions. Where's he at? You can't sit in Mommy's lap because you claw Mommy's lap up. You can't do that. These ladies in here, Crafty, they have watched these kittens grow up, born to now. And it was actually from before they were born to being born. I live streamed for a little bit while a couple of the kittens were being born. Ah, you kitten, you're going to burn yourself. That's the reason why I didn't want you on the table, darling. You can't do that. You can't do that. You're going to burn your face. Trying to rub up on everything. You've got hot glue all over your face now, Goofy. You won't have a time getting that off. Be still, honey. I got to get the hot glue off his face. Goofy. He won't sit still long enough for me to get it. He rubbed it right up against it. He just barely missed his eyeball. Good grief. Lord. Those are sweetheart. I love you, but darn it. Yeah, I come home from the expo and they were sitting outside looking at me. I'm like, oh. But that's okay. We were getting them used to being outside, so they seemed to want to stay on the porch anyway. They were so cute this morning. Dozer and Georgie, they stay inside. It's the big fluffy one, and this one's Dozer. But the other ones the one that looks like Rainy and the other two, the ones that look like him, they were playing outside and chasing each other and roly-polying each other. Aww. Yeah, he loves hugging. He loves hugging. Like he's patting me. He's like, Mama. What? He's the most lovable one we have. He loves the attention and he loves getting petted. Now, Stormy, he was just like him, but um, we had to put him outside. But he likes it out there. He stays put. He's starting to venture out. He's trying to get comfy. Look at him. He's like, Mom, I'm going to be up in your face. I'm going to keep you from doing what you need to do today. See what I have to go through? It's kitty time, I guess. Yeah, he's trying to put his head in my arm. All right, kitten, I got to put you down. Mama's got to get to work. It's been about dozer time. Aww. He gives all kinds of kisses and just loves it. Look at him. I can hold my hand out and he will chase after my hand. Butt in the face. Butt in the face. All right, kitten, I gotta go. Gotta get down. Gotta get down. Look at that. Oh yeah. He would love. Then if you love this one, you'd love um, Stormy because he's just like him. But we had to put him outside. This one really bonded with me. I remember naming him because all he would do was sleep. Every time you'd look at him, he would be dozing. So he got his name Dozer. Ain't that right? Ain't that right? Hi, Patricia. Hi, Laura. He's gonna scratch my face all up. I wonder. Ow. I ain't having it, Mama. He said, no. Now that I'm all red from him on my chest, he's gonna walk around my feet. What are you doing, child? You cannot get up here. There. Yeah. I'm gonna have to put him out and close the door for a bit until he settles down so I can craft. No. I'll put it up here a little bit. I hear him hollering. Mama, let me in, mama. All right, now that I've got the kittens, hang on a minute, guys. I feel like I've got cat hair all over me. Ugh. Now that I've got myself somewhat clean. We're going to be playing with some things like this and things like this. Just something to play with, get a good idea of what we can do. I've got my fine tip, and then I've got my one that the tip broke off of, which has the regular amount of glue. So I've got 2 glue guns heated up right now. And so we're going to play. You guys are going to have fun. Are you guys going to the same thing that me and Stacy and Ray went to? Oh, you guys are going to have fun. You guys are going to have fun. And I was looking for a jelly plate for James Lee, and I looked for a good 20 minutes just searching, and I didn't see any. If they were there, they were gone. Oh, he is not happy. He's in there just hollering his little heart out. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, you got a little bit of weight. I'd be saving some money. Seriously. Just about all I had to put back some money because I still had some things to send off. So I had to hold back. But me and Ray, we spent just about all of what you guys had donated and bought from us on some really nice things. I mean, we didn't get a lot. We didn't have a lot left after all the shipping and things were took out. And then James Lee got sick, and so I had to use some of that money to keep us up and get us by for a week because he was out for a full week of work, and so I used quite a bit of that, so I guess it was a blessing. So anyway, so what you're going to need is some parchment paper or a Teflon sheet. Yeah, I still had hair in my face. And either some already drawn out drawings, or you can use a pencil. You can draw it out, or if you're really good at drawing with a glue gun, you can freehand it. Now me, I want to try something. So I'm going to put you guys down to the desk, and I'm going to see how this is going to work. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put you down. Like I said, my other camera stand broke, so I'm hoping that this is alright. Y'all can see me alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a piece of parchment paper. Parchment paper is very, very nice when you want to do a stencil, because if you use hot glue, that hot glue peels right up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can tape the corners down, that way it isn't so roly-poly-oly. So we're going to try one of these. Let's see. I'm going to stick this down, and I'm going to leave it to where I can pull it out. Sorry if the light flickers. I didn't plug my cord up right today, and every time I hit the table, the light kind of blinks. Alright, so I've made it to where I can pull this in and out. Now, this is what they call a vine. And so here's the trick to this. For very fine pieces here, make sure that if you've got something that connects to it, such as this here, make sure that each and every spot and piece connect to that main line, or you're going to have just separate pieces. Make sure that they touch in some form or fashion to each piece, or it's going to be separate. So we're going to go ahead and slide that under there. And I'm going to draw this out. That way I'll have it. And you can put it in a special folder. And you'll have it for later and you can redo it. So I'm going to draw on top of the parchment paper. And a little bit of hint. If you want to keep it real pretty, after you draw it, turn it over. Flip this over. And put the hot glue on the other side, the opposite side. But I'm going to just show you basically what this is, what you can do with this. And all you need is just a piece of parchment paper to do this. I said, if you like the pattern that you've drawn out, keep it. Put it in a book. Hi, Sue. Yes, Patty, but me and Ray are going to do a haul later. I'm not going to show anything that I got right now. I don't think it would be right for me to show without Ray because she has her stuff with her and I've got mine here. So we're going to show that later. Now, you can also do this with a permanent marker to keep that on there, but I'm just using a pencil because it's at my hand's reach. So, now that we have that vine, hi Mary, I'm going to use this precision tip to draw the lines here, and I'm going to start at the top here. And you can make it as thick as you want. Just remember, whenever you do this, make it thick enough to where you can be, you're able to peel it up and it won't fall apart. And remember, connect, connect, connect. For all of those who are coming in late, I have posted the partners for the die cut swap. So if you do not know who your partner is, please go and check out the post in the jewels, and you will be able to find out who your partners are. And you could add any kind of intricate design to this is inside the leaves if you want to. You can make them bigger, you can make them smaller. Up to you. All right, now we wait. You've got to let that dry or harden up before you pull this off, because hot glue does not basically stick to the parchment paper. It's very, very pliable, and you can easily peel it up once this hardens up. And if you have time, you can pull you out a whole sheet of parchment paper and go to town, because when you work on something, you can move along to another part of the paper and do something else while this is drying, and then by the time you get done with that, this is dry, and it's just awesome. What did I get at the expo? You'll have to come back and find out. Hi, Mary. I was in your stream. I was seeing how far along you were. I didn't say hi because I was setting up the hot glue and the parchment paper and everything. Oh, you're going to your sister's today? Awesome sauce. Have fun. This thing is leaking like a sieve. The new one I got, this is dripping out the glue. Yeah, you can if you want to keep it there. Oh, you're just here for a few minutes? Thank you, Miss Sherry. Thank you for coming in. Still needs some time. Yeah, you can glue straight onto your canvas if you want it to stay there. Now, here's a trick. If you want, there's a really cool thing that you can do with a t-shirt hot glue and fabric dye. You can make your own shirts, your own mixed media shirt if you want to. You can say this is your shirt. You put your hot glue on your white shirt or whatever shirt that you're using, and you can write words, draw pictures, and what have you, and then use your fabric spray and spray on your shirt and make sure that it's all right, and then peel your hot glue up, and then you'll have the white spot, the space where your glue was, and then you'll have the impression of what you wanted. So that'd be a really cool tip to do with the hot glue. Let's try, just for giggles. See there? You now have your vine. You can use it to jelly plate with. You can use it as an embellishment. See what I mean about the pen? Draw it on the opposite side, because you will get that. You will draw up the pencil that you pulled it down on. And so yeah, that was a vine. That was the same image that you see here that we did. Okay, now let's try something just a little bit bigger. Let's see what we got in there. Do you have anything good in here? Nothing I want to do right now. Let's try out. I need to do some of these for a journal that we're making, so I'm going to try these. But I'll have to connect them in some form. I have an idea. Now. Let's see, will it fit under there? No. I gotta pull that up. Put that under there. Taper down. Oh, I just got dripped on hot glue. That's hot. Now I'm going to draw that out. Draw this big old shell out. Yeah. Never made Shrinky Dink charms, to be honest with you. We will see how this works out. Eating cheese curls in white shirt, not good. Well, be prepared, Sue, to have cheese all over you and crumbs. All right, now we have that. We have that down. We have the image that we want to do. Now, this is going to be kind of a weird idea, guys, so bear with me. Okay, I'm going to use my other gun because I need the filler. Are you tracing because you just can't see the image through the parchment paper? Tracing paper wouldn't work to put the glue on. Tracing paper is thin enough to be able to see images. But it would, the hot glue would stick to your tracing paper, Crafty. The reason why I'm using parchment paper, that way you could trace it, is you can peel it up without having to worry, and you can reuse your parchment paper. Tracing paper, you destroy it because the glue wouldn't come up off of it. I'm going to be doing a haul, Patty, later with Ray. She's going to be coming over, and we're going to be doing a haul video if she's feeling all right. Because Mondays sometimes wear her out because where she works. Today's kind of almost a strenuous day for her, so it's according to how she feels. Because she wanted to do it last night, and I didn't want to, so I told her today. You can do the same thing with your baking sheet, but I wouldn't advise putting images on it because you won't be able to get that off. You can use tracing paper then and trace what you want your images to be, and put it underneath your sheet if you can see through it. Just make sure you do it real dark. Aw, hi, baby. I love you too. James Lee's asking everybody everybody else, how y'all doing today? You know how he talks. In other words, let me mimic. How y'all doing? No, Patty, you are not invisible. I had answered the question earlier. I didn't mean to. You may not have heard me. I'm sorry. I may have said it just really quick, though. Bye, Crafty Newton. I hope you have a good and blessed day. Patricia says hi, James Lee. Sue says hi to you, baby. If you're still watching. I had just read James' question. I was hearing how he said it. Thank you. Verbalize it on here. I just thought that was funny because I can hear his way of asking when you said it. Burned or bummed. Not. Now, y'all might think this weird for a minute, but I'm gonna try this. I've not tried it before, so we're gonna try. If I can get it off without breaking my nails. I don't want to break my nails. It's took me this long to get them on. Get them this long. There we go. Now I'm gonna do something weird. Yeah, I broke one this morning right here. See? They hurt. So I repainted my nails and made them look nice. Alright, now I'm going to see if I can do this right. I actually ran out of glue. Hi, Millie. Yeah, but it leaks a lot. Leaks a lot. And I'm using this one because it puts out more glue right now because I need it to spit out more glue. I hope I got them all touching. Let's wait for that to harden up. No, I'll use it, Millie. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I just need to. Don't stick to me. Ah, shucks. Well. Yeah, I ain't worried about it, Millie. I'll make it work. Alright, now I'm going to peel this up and see how it worked. Some of them didn't work. I'll probably attach them. I just have to attach them in pieces. it goes. Ah! God bless our milk cow. I just broke that because I burnt myself. Alright, let's do this. Let's do the attaching somewhere. That right. Now, let's do some surgery. It's okay, Patty. Remember how I said you have to connect them in some sort of way? Well, I'm connecting them. A little bit late, but I'm connecting them. Plus, it's just giving this piece a little bit of dimension for the journal. Because I have an idea for what I want to do with this, but yeah. Be careful, guys, because I have burnt myself a couple of times already while online and just haven't seen. If you haven't seen it, please be careful when dealing with a hot glue gun. So, we have seashell. Hi, Michelle. It's very shiny. See, it turned out. I had an idea and I went with it and it happened. Still got a couple of holes to fill, but we can go ahead and do that. Pop that down in the glitter. You won't be able to tell. Glitter, glitter everywhere. I love my glitter. No, I didn't make this one a stencil. I'm going to be actually using this one on the Little Mermaid journal that Judith has commissioned for me and Ray to make. I'm going to use this in the journal, but was done from a stencil. So I'm going to put that to the side, and I'm going to use that. I'm probably going to put a mermaid sitting on the shell here. What was wrong with you, Michelle? I seen you that you were in the hospital. I've just been so busy this weekend I hadn't had time to message you and find out what's going on. All right. That is from a drawn out piece from here to here. So we now know that that works. They have another one here, but I'm not going to do that one. But we are going to do some other things with the glitter since it's already sitting here. I'm going to set this to the side though. Oh, still need a little spot because it's flimsy whimsy. Okay, I'm looking for holes, guys. That's what I'm doing, just looking for holes. Okay. Set that down for a minute. No, I don't actually. I wish I did. I'd be tracing it. I might have to go and print one and then trace it out. Because I used all my steampunk stuff with that donated journal to Sean. So I'll have to print some up. I just got to get more ink because this mermaid journal, I printed all the images up and it ran me out of ink again. So one journal, one cartridge of ink. So each journal I have, it's almost $30 for a set of ink. So I don't really make anything, but it's the fun in making the journals. All right, let's. Awesome, Laura. Congratulations. All right. So, now that we know that that works, we can play around with some other things. Now, I'm going to pin this back down because I'm going to try and make some buttons from this, and I'm just going to do it free-handed. Now, what you do is you place your glitter down and squirt your glue out. And while it's still wet, pour your glitter on top. And then mush it down into the glue. And you wait for that to dry. Or harden it. Alright, so we wait for that. You can use a clear sealant spray or on that shell, do you know, to help seal the glitter? I'm not exactly sure, but I'd want the, if you use a sealant on it, it would kind of dull out the glitter, wouldn't it? For what you're trying to do. But I don't know. I've never really sealed glitter. I've used glitter, I've put glitter inside of like regular Elmer's glue, but I've never really sealed it. You probably have to ask one of the other ladies. Wouldn't it make it cloudy a little bit? I don't know. I've always just put the glitter on there and kind of mashed it in there, and it would generally if it went anywhere. Because after a while, that whatever glitter's that's gonna fall off is gonna fall off, and the rest of it's gonna stay on there. And that's the reason why I did that, because if you can press it in there, it stays. Right? That's right, Laura. It doesn't hurt to see. Trial and error. Trial and error. Once I get this blue one done, I'm going to scoop up the glitter and try a different color. I'm going to leave that right there. Let that dry. I've got glitter everywhere, guys. Can you believe it? I've got that glitter right back on here. That's okay. All right. We'll put that back on there. little bit of silver. Little bit, little bit. I'm going to go ahead and uh-oh, my mail lady just ran. Be right back, ladies. I'm expecting something. Alrighty, hang on a minute. Supplies are falling down. All right, Joy, you can stop worrying. I got it. I got it. It's right here. I'll open it in a little bit. Yeah, that piece just did not turn out the way I wanted it. What are you talking about, Linda? I'm excited too. When you first told me, I'm like, what in the world? Let's try this again. Okay. I'm going to leave it be. This actually turned out real pretty. Little disc. A glitter disc. And what we'll do is we can poke the holes right here. And we'll make a little button. Let's wait for this one to dry. Make a little embelly. But while that is drying, we can make a really odd kind of, stencil that we can use on a mixed media project or something. I'm going to use that to hold it down. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm going to use it for a button. You can just make random shapes. That's a lot of squeezing to wear your arm out, wear your hand out. But it'll be worth it. Try to make sure I had everything attached in a certain spot. Let's check on that. So now we have a cute little embellishment on one side. Hi, Deborah. So all you do is put your glue down, drop your glue down on top of the glitter, and then let it dry, and you have your own cute little embellishment through the glue. I wish I had that like crystal clear glue that dries very, very clear instead of the cloudy. That would have been so pretty. Dry yet? No, let's give it another minute. Let's see what it does. But you can do any type of shapes that you want to with this. Like if you want like triangles, so make sure you put them together, you join them. You can make you some border pieces out of doing stuff like this. Say you need a border for something, all you gotta do is whack this out, put some paint down over top of it, and you're done. Okay, and say you want like the circles that I made. So make your circles any shape or size. There's no way, there's no rules on how big you have to make your circles. It's up to your discretion. You can draw flowers out and use it as a flower formation. Just make sure that each petal that you draw is connected to somewhere. I mean, you can do all kinds on just one sheet. I sound down. I'm probably still tired. I don't know. Well, y'all can hear a lot of things in my voice, can't you? Y'all are very observant, ladies. I just don't want to get burned again, because the one that I got burnt right here on my knuckles, oh lordy, lordy, that hurt. Okay, I think we have some of them that are already dry. Hey T, how are you doing, sweetheart? Oh, you slipped in here. Alright, so looky here. We now have a really, really cool bomb biggity stencil. I've already done that today, so where's my penny? Okay, we have that. And then we have just your basic, like I said, you can use it as a border. You came to harass, well, harass away, darling, harass away. And then we have our really pretty oddball flower. Not the perfect, not Miss Perfect, but you know, actually a flower. And then I think we've got to wait for that a little bit longer. And then we have another embellishment that we did, so we now have two. You use them to slap some people in the face because you're naughty. Oh, lolly, lolly, listen to that. And then later on we'll use the awl to poke some holes in here and make us some buttons. And we'll attach it to something, you know. We'll attach it to something. I'll use it for my journal, for the mermaid journal, or one mermaid journal that has been commissioned. So might use it for that as a closure or something. You never know. Let's see. Have we dried? Yes, we have. And look at that. You know, have this really cool stencil to stencil on. You can even make that a leaf if you wanted to. And so we have these really cool stencils here, new ones that I can use in my art. Got some embellishments. Made a button, and then our vine. Hi, Carrie Ann. You just got home? Awesome sauce. At least you caught me. Put this under the sheet, and I'll clean my paper up later. I'll clean my work surface up later. I'm making a mess. I don't care. All right. Did you like meeting Stacy? Did you bite? No, I'm just playing. She was awesome. I mean, she had a great personality. I mean, she was just like she is on her show. I mean, she was down to earth. She's very spunky. She's a good shopper. I'm an enabler too. She told me. She said last night that I was an enabler. I'm a big enabler of people. Let's see. She was funny. She was very, very funny. Yeah, we were all enablers this past weekend. I got her to buy the I got her to buy the stamp that she used for the No, I wasn't scared. Hey, little C. No, I wasn't scared. Nah. I'm scared of people. I talk to their pets. That's okay. You can talk to mine. Dozer had his day debut. I got more glue. All right. I'm gonna try and make something a little different. Because those were the warm-ups to the bigger ones. No, I didn't get in trouble. He just missed me a lot. Oh, I ain't kicking you out. What you talking about, Willis? A lot of people have a lot of questions. She was awesome. Here in a minute, after I finish this one, this is going to be a little bit more intricate. Gotta have a really good imagination to temp a lot of things, but this right here, you don't really have to have an imagination. You just have to have a hot glue gun and a surface that won't stick to. Oh, she was. She was having a ball. You should have seen her eyes. They were lit up like a child at Christmas time, I tell you what. Oh, I was too, though. I didn't get to go live, although he did fuss at me for not going live, because I told him I probably would. But I didn't. I was too wrapped up in what I was doing and looking at everything. The first time I'd ever gotten to go to anything like that. Bet y'all are wondering what the heck I'm making, right? You just needed a me break, yeah. A big sassy tea break. Yep. A lot of them, they watch very intently. They were worried about me because I sounded kind of down. Oh, your jelly plate comes tomorrow? Woohoo! So excited, Linda. You're going to have some fun. That means you won't be buying any from me anymore. You're making your own. I'm saddened. Okay, now to wait for this pretty girl to dry. Because this is going to be pretty. This is the biggest one I've made in this like this. So hoping it dries pretty quick. Did y'all see what I made? Okay. Just making sure, Linda. Alright, guys, while this dries, I'm going to go ahead and open Crafty's Happy Mail. It might get glitter all over it, but that's okay. Crafty, you still in here? Don't tell me you disappeared on me. Happy, happy, joy, joy. All right. This Happy Mail I just got today. It comes from Crafty Kitty or Joy McCarthy. And so, gotta figure out which end to open it on. Oh, duh. You pull the tab, right? Yeah. Oh, it just caught up with chat? Wow. I had to pass up meeting Stacy when I was in Tennessee. My cousin was too sick for us to go to Nashville to meet her. Oh, well, she's wanting to set up a meeting to where me and Ray can go up to Nashville to meet her and see the sights around there. Cool, boy. This was a thick envelope. Oh, boy. What have we got here? Ooh, I'm loving the colors so far. Loving the colors. Ooh. This is cute. What is this? Nice. Liking the ribbon. Very pretty. I might have to recycle this ribbon, Joy. This is very, very pretty. Neat. She says, "Hi, Emily. I saw this and thought of you. I hope you just like it a little." Oh, you know I love it. That's a cute little thing you did with that. I love how you laced it through there. That is very pretty. Very neat idea. I love that. That's a neat idea. I might have to copy that. Ooh, look at this lace. Did you stain this? Did you do that? Those are all to be recycled. Huh. Oh, wow. I love this. Look at the colors. Oh, this is definitely going to get put somewhere. These colors match so well with the journal, with the mermaid journal that I'm making. These may get put in there, Crafty. These are gorgeous. They're inks. You did a very good job with this. Very good job. I love how you left the pink up here. That's gorgeous. I love that. I know it's probably came off of something else, but I love the way that pink sits on there. Very pretty. Oh, no, I'm not adding any more inks to this. This will go in the journal that I'm making for Miss Judith. That'll be perfect for the Little Mermaid journal. It's your first time? Wow. That's awesome. You did a really good job. Oh, look at this eyelet. Did you coffee stain or tea stain this? Did you do the staining yourself with this? Because it looks tea stained. You just washed it. So it's naturally this color? Huh. That is neat. I can see a vintage something coming out of this. Yes, I can. T, are you still in here or are you just lurking? Did you disappear on me? That is the natural color. Cool. I love this burlap, or um, whatever this is. I love this. It looks like burlap, but it's a very, very thick piece of ribbon. I see what's just come out of that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Guys, look at what she's got. Thank you so much. Okay, now I've got tears running down my middle of my nose. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, so pretty. Thank you. Oh, wow. This is gorgeous. I'm gonna have to make me a bracelet of this. I can't. I just can't. Just can't. I've still got my darn bracelet on from Saturday. I need to cut that off. Let me put that in my journal. Oh, yeah, definitely. I've got such a small wrist. These little things would match perfect. Yeah, I will. I definitely will. Oh, wow. This is gorgeous. Thank you so much, Joy. Thank you so much. You just made my day. No wonder you were so excited about me getting it. Oh, I love the paper, too. I'll be using that. I'll be using the paper. Very pretty. I like that gold. Oh. I'll have to show James Lee. He'll really, really like that. He'll be excited to see that. Now what a top with a darn knotted up nose. Yes, she does, Jamie. She does. I've given her a bunch of advice. I know that. I remember she's contacted me at all hours of the night. Hey, I got an idea for you, and I'm up, and I give her some ideas, and she goes with it. Aww. That's what I thank you from the bottom of my heart. That was really sweet of you, Joy. I haven't received Happy Meal in a while, so that was a breath of fresh air right there. A big breath of fresh air. Very pretty. I like that. Thank you so, so, so much. It's beautimous. Put it back in here so I don't lose it and mess it up. Alright. I'm gonna get my head back in my head back on my shoulders. Let's see what this turned out to look like. Yes, I do. I'm just tedious like that. Alright, so let's pull this up and see how this turned out. Oh, that is cool. Let me see if I can put that on a colored piece of paper. That way y'all can see how pretty that turned out. Aww. Okay, so that is what I was making. Did I get it? Nope. I gotta put it back on the thing. But so what do y'all think? You can make mandalas. You can make just about anything with the hot glue gun. You can. That's going to make a really bomb diggity stencil. And you can just use different spots. You can use triangles. You can use the middle. I mean, you can just use anything that you want to. Try it out. I will here in a little bit. I'll try some of these stencils out, but I want to make a few more because I need some new ones. So I'm going to try out some more. Now, I'm going to be trying out the Teflon sheet, if I can find where I set it. Uh-huh. Yeah, there it is. Now, I'm going to be trying out the Teflon sheet and show you how that works. I'm going to keep it folded up because I don't have a lot of space on my desk. I usually do. We got things piled up. But this is the Teflon sheet. And I want to try out some flowers. And this is the heat resistant Teflon sheet. Y'all can see a little bit better what I'm doing. This takes a lot of hot glue, so be prepared when you make stencils with a hot glue that you have plenty of glue sticks. Donut. Ah, my mama's in here. If you crease it on that fold, it will come apart after a couple of weeks. Don't ask how I know. I knew you'd come in once you seen what I was using. I don't crease it. I don't put my finger down and go, psh. I leave it folded up very loosely. Oh, you've been lurking? Oh, you probably seen me cry. Or heard me cry. I know you lurk. I haven't cried on Happy Meal in a while. Have y'all noticed? That just touched my heart right there. So we've made a little flower. However, I need to go mow my lawn and field before it becomes too hot to be outside working. All right, Mama, go do what you got to do. Don't let me hear you had a heat stroke out there. All right, catch me tomorrow. Louise physical therapy is changed to Wednesday and Friday this week. Oh. Me and Ray are probably going to be doing a haul video or haul live. Don't know which channel. Maybe here, maybe on the Divas Mama. So see if you can tune in if we do. Watch for the notification. I'm going to wait for that to harden up because I just put fresh glue on there. So I'm going to make something else. Oh, Crafty, you knew I was going to cry. I bet you $1 a donut. You knew it. I bet you knew the moment I took in that breath, my eyes were tearing up. Aw. It wasn't sad Joy, you know that. It's tears of joy, not sadness. You know that. Alright, now to pull that other one off. So, I now have that one. Just be careful. There's still a few slim spots, but it comes up. So there we go. Put that one up there. So we have our flower. Well, I can't run around the craft room. Oh, joy. I will definitely be making a necklace very, very soon from that. Very soon. Don't know. Go around in circles. Yes, you can. I can go around in circles. I'll probably fall and probably slam into the wall. My dizziness. Whew. Okay, we still got a minute to wait on the ones that I just did. Let's take this one. I mean, you can be really, really creative with this. You can make your lines as crooked as you want or as straight as you want if you got a steady hand. I have a steady hand, it's just I want it to be kind of different, you know. And here in a little bit, we'll test out these new stencils that we made. Oh, a quick walk, not running, literally. Hi. We're going with the geometric shapes again. Am I right in saying, I hate to change the subject, but PJ and Carrie's getting married tomorrow, aren't they? On the farm? Oh, are they streaming that? Somebody going to be recording it? And what time? If they are. Because if they're getting married during the time that I'm supposed to stream, you can bet your ass I'm not streaming. I'm gonna be watching. No, Carrie does not want that. Oh, well, shoot. It let us all in. Melissa wasn't sure if she was going live tomorrow or not. Oh. What time is their wedding? I wish they would. That way we all could. Hey, I'm PJ's sister now. Come on. I don't get to go. At least I can. At least I can watch. You know. I can't get all the way up to North Carolina. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I ain't got the funds to go there. I'm out. All right. We've got geometric shapes here. So let's pull up this and see what we came up with. Uh-oh. Can y'all believe the tassel that I made? I was sitting there crying as I was seeing the numbers tick up. I was so excited. I felt so happy. The one that I donated. I mean, I was cooking dinner and Ray told me that they were on and they were auctioning the tassel that I'd made, and I keyed in just a little bit, and I was like, oh my God. That's why I said, oh my God. Carrie, if you don't really have to use hot coffee if you want. You can put your coffee in a spray bottle, let it cool down, put a little bit of alcohol in it, and you can use it out of a spray bottle. Is that what you're asking? I do too. That's what I sprayed most of mine. The ones that I sold in my auction, or not my auction, but my D-stash. I had used a spray bottle, and it took all night. Literally, I sprayed coffee. I had my table, my floor, my arms, my face, my legs, my clothes were stained brown. And then let's see if this one's dry. No, let's give that one another minute. That'll wear your fingers out. Mine goes in the hot sun, 115 degrees. Jamie, oh, it's not that hot out here, but darn. I use my heat tool. I spray it, and then I use my heat tool and I go around in the circles where the coffee doesn't leak around the edges. Say this is your coffee stain paper and you've just sprayed your paper. I take the heat gun, my heat gun's down there, and I go around the edges. And every time that I see the liquid coming around the edges, I come at it with the heat gun and I spray and I blow it back into the sheet. That way that there's little running streaks. But that's how I done those. Let's see. Okay. There we go. We have a geometric shape. Yeah, if it's that hot, today would be a good time to make your coffee stain paper. Just spray it and set it out on your concrete. Set it out on your sidewalk. Wait about 5 minutes and go and pick them up. Wow. It's not that hot out here, I can tell you that. Shoot. I think the hottest it's got was like 98, 99. Let's see if we can think of some other shapes. Let's do our traditional. Let's do our spider web for Halloween. How about that, ladies? Wouldn't that be cool? And then we can do a snowflake. Because a spider web and a snowflake have sort of the same outline. Okay. Let's do our cross. And shoot, a spider web don't have to be perfect. It's funky monkey right there. And this Halloween, I may do a spell book. I did one offline. But I may do one for Halloween this year to show you guys. Yeah. Be kind of cool, wouldn't it? But I've also got some really cool things planned out for Christmas as well. I'm not going to do any of them here in this month. I know we were going to do a Christmas in July, but well, things kind of went wonky. Didn't get to do it, but you know, I did make a few things. All right, Missy. All right, we have made our spider web. Look at that. We have made our spider web, and it's big. We'll use that on Halloween. There's so many things that you can make with hot glue. If you're good with it, if you're good with a hot glue gun, you know how to draw, these two are your best friends. Let's wait for that to dry, harden it. How do you store them in? I keep them in pocket protectors, like page protectors, real thick ones, and in a notebook, a 3-ring large notebook. Do they stick together when they're cooled and in storage? Well, kind of, sort of, but they don't stick too much together. Like this, you can easily pick them up. They don't stick too bad to each other. I mean, they're not like they'll ruin a lot. I mean, they're made of glue. You don't have to really place anything in behind them. See how well they're picking up? I mean, they're easily moved. Now, I think our spider web is cool enough for us to pick up. Now remember, if you have a spot like that right there that is not connected, you can always go back through. Just put a little dot of glue and wait for it to harden back up, and you'll be set. Now we got a few pieces that are not connected. Give it a minute so it'll harden back up while we can pull it off. And I see a few pieces in the center. Go ahead and hit. It's been so hot that our tall tag literally fell apart. I can use the circuit board from Steampunk Mixed Media Art. Cool. What's that tall tag? Hi, Jan. You've missed most of the show, darling. Let's try this again. All right, and there we go, guys. We have our spider web for your Halloween. Oh, you're redoing your kitchen? That's awesome. Oh, we got the sisters in here. Okay, we've got that. And we have our snowflake. Yeah. What do y'all think? You can make just about anything. If you can draw it, you can hot glue it. And like the music notes, someone was saying that they really liked. I mean, it's just basic. Turn this around. Oh, there's more glitter on that side than there is this one. All right, let's wipe the glitter off. I mean, these are very, very hurried music notes. All right, Jan. Wow, that's craziness. Toll booths, really? If I had to pay the toll booth, I wouldn't go down the road. Huh. 40 plus years ago, they used it to pay for construction of road, then took them down. Not now, they stay. Yeah, I know. But it's really, really kind of hard to see. Let me look at my book and see if I've got anything else cool in here. Greed, yeah. Yep. I found one in here. I want to see where it's at. I just seen it. Just gotta find it. I'll probably have to go through this whole book just to find it. You're gonna play with your glue gun. Let's see if y'all can figure out what I'm making. Ah, shucks. I need to unfold the paper. Oh, I needed that. Why did I set it down? Hi, Cheryl. Do you know that heat-resistant acetate would work? I have no idea. Never used it. All right, Carla. Let me know. I don't have any heat resistant. But have a go at it. This is going to take a lot of glue, but it's going to be fun. Yep, it's a mask. Ray got it. Ray, everybody wants to see our stuff from the expo, so you better be over here. Oh, I'm thirsty. Oh. That side's a little rougher. That's gonna take a minute to dry. Oh, and the seashell fell in the floor. Isn't that pretty? And there's the music notes that we made. Looks like a pair of pants walking, but that's okay. Laura, have you found that yarn yet? Or do I need to order some? To see the awesome color on that, y'all need to see. I believe this is going to go in the mermaid journal because it's a big old shell, and I'm thinking about putting a mermaid right there. Oh, okay. And this is heavy too, very heavy. There's a lot of glue there. There's probably about 3 ounces of glue sitting right there. Don't know how well this is drying, but it feels still tacky, but I could probably pull it up and see. It's still got holes, but we can set that back down and fill them in. But looky here. It's something, I guess it's an embellishment, you would call it. It's just something to see if I could do it. We're playing with the glue gun today. Endless ideas. Yeah, you can do anything with hot glue. I'm going to put this back down and fill in some of the holes that we have that are seen after we pulled it up. We'll play with this one day. Let's see what we can do with it, but we're just right now making it. So. I mean, these are just awesome. Shoot, if you've got a glue gun and some parchment paper, not even the Teflon, parchment paper and glue, and a glue gun, you get yourself a full day's prettiness. You could use that as a base for a shabby chic mask. I actually have a shabby chic mask that I made online that no one bought in the last auction. Hey, Dad. Who's Dad? We got a dad in here? Ah, probably meant to say Ray. Probably autocorrect, right? Spell check. Yeah, we could play with that one day and make something from that. A real mask. I mean, you can be worn. Like, looky here. Let me see if I can pull it up. You can put it on face. Be that girl. So it is flexible. And if you get it, well, it's soft enough, you can probably like frame it to your face. Catwoman. Yeah. I'm a superhero. I'm Diva Girl. Alright, let's put you back down. Alright, now we got that. There's also a little one on here that you can make an embellishment from. Right here. We've got the big one and the little one. This is for an invitation card, but just be pretty cool. Now I can do that one really easy because it's right there and it's don't take as much glue as the big one. And we'll use this one as an embellishment. And so when next time Mardi Gras comes around, we can play with these. You can also use them for Halloween too. Now to fill in. And the glitter still got in it. Oh well. So we now got a little one. Didn't take as much. So there's all kinds of goodies. And I have a little book that you can make just from the stencils. There's all kinds of like fruits and like patterns. We've got like fall time stuff, like leaves. Oh. Let's move that over. Take advantage of all the space that you can if you've got like limited space. Take advantage of all that. Give me my finger. Just set my finger right down in there. Ah. Find you a book that has a bunch of stuff like that in it. All you gotta do is have the outline. Make Mickey Mouse? Okay, hang on a minute. Hang on. Move that around. Keep that dry on that side. And I'll have to have the big. Be better if I let that heat up for a minute because it's going to come out chunky instead of real smooth. turn him around. Wait till he dries. Turns up. Now we can pull this other one off. So we have our little mask. So now we have our big mask and our little one. Then we have our little leaves. Uh-oh, that one ripped. So guess what? I'm going to attach that one back. It's a little bit of a thicker line of glue. These would be really pretty when you jelly plate. Right. Okay, that one just broke again. Two fixes. Should be dry. Oh, that one broke at the top. See, the one with the delicate details, you gotta be real careful with. Because you gotta have your lines thick enough. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm gonna have to let those dry because they're wanting to be picky. Hey, Judith. I gotta wait. I'm getting too impatient. All right, Mickey still has to have time to dry because he's not dry yet. Now, the other really cool thing you can do with a hot glue gun is you can make impressions of other things. You can make hot glue molds. You can make texture. Say you have an old toilet paper roll or a bottle that can hold heat. Put your design on here, and whenever you want to make a design, just roll it across your design, and you'll have that texture that you put on the your item on your art piece. Good enough. All right, there you go. There's your fall leaves. I'll have to one day. One of these days. Let me see. nugget. I can't find it. But when I don't need it, it pops me right in the face. Go figure. Okay, we're here. There we go. You can make embellishments from molds. I only have 2 right here that I can play with, that I know of where they are. Now, I told Yvonne how to do this. I told Yvonne, you know these little these silicone molds that you can get on the store that we shall not name. You can actually make your own embellishments from these. So let's move these out of the way. These are the ones that you can bend and you can pop things out. I have a set of angel wings, and we are going to do these since these are a lot shallower than the swan, because the swan right now takes about 2 sticks of glue, I believe. But we will see. Okay, let me check Mickey. Let's see if I can pull him up. All right, Laura, here's Mickey. Are you still here? Yep, he came out cute, didn't he? Alright, so there we have Mickey. Alright, now let's see if we can get some glue in these molds. Alright, I need to make sure that I have enough glue, because if you do it at a constant, you're less likely to have air bubbles. Just a little trick to do with your molds. Like, say you have, like, you bought these and you're like, ooh, that was cool at the moment, but you don't know what to do with them, and you thought you could only use clay or air dry clay or modeling clay. In these, no. You can use your hot glue gun. All right, Matt, get out of my face. Come on. All right. Almost got it. All right, let's wait for that to set. While we're waiting, we can try and see if we can do the swan. This one takes a lot of glue. Let's see. Try and get in all the nooks and crannies because you have less likely of an air bubble that way than you would just normal. Now, a lot of the times to get your backing smooth on a this thing, can't think of what it's called. My brain's getting tired. A mold is you lift it up and you kind of drop it, and it also moves the air bubbles up too while it's wet. That one's going to take a few minutes to kind of set up because there's so much glue in that one. And this one's still going to need some time, but it's still a little wet. Can't find my little molds. They're supposed to be in the same spot. Oh, there they are. What about a ditz? These won't take near as long. This is what I use when I make my ATCs and my other things when I make packs. Is I use this to make my little embellishment mold pieces that you can either paint or do whatever with. And they're so very easy. Just make sure you have quite a bit of glue. How do you color them? You can color them with nail polish, or you can paint them with acrylic paint, but then put a coating on top of them to keep the color on. I hope I'm inspiring some of you to drag out some of your little molds, your silicone molds, and make you some embellishments. Drag out your glue gun and have some fun with your kids. Safely, anyway. Hello, River City. I'm trying to think of your name. Jane? I think it's, is it Jane? Oops. Deborah. Ugh. See, I'm still trying. I've got some new faces that I've got to remember names, so please excuse me if I forget your name. I'll try. Okay. Now it's the waiting game. That one's good enough to be pulled out because it was so shallow. There you have it. We have our wings. You need paper hoarders anonymous. Oh my gosh. I love me some paper. You know where to send it because I use it a lot. Okay, so now we have our set of wings from hot glue. You have tons of molds or of these wings? Oh, paper. I like me some pretty paper. I don't think that one's ready because that was a lot of glue done in there because it's still soft in the center. So let's let that harden up a little bit longer. Okay. See, the shallow ones, they dry and they set a lot faster. See? Better fun. No, that one's not set yet. Just put that in there. So we now have beautiful flowers, and butterflies, and birds. They're not flowers, but like this set's from 2008. Well, I need a new set. These are the only ones that I got. I need some more. I like these. I like to put these as embellishments. I like to paint them and use my air dry clay in them and use them in tags and embellishments for my journals and things. I need a new set. I believe I got these in Happy Mail, to be honest with you. I think I got them from Joey Carter. So yeah, I've got the angel wings. Got the little embellishments here, and I've still got one that's still drying in the mold here. This one was a little deeper. There, I can get it out now. Yeah. This one is a bird sitting on a branch here. see if I can get him out or get her out. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Get the rough edges off. And we have this beautiful swan. Hello, Katrine. We are just about to wrap it up, Katrine. You always come in on the end. So yeah, that's all my molds and what you can do with a hot glue gun. You can stencil. You can make embellishments. You can make just about anything that your little heart desires. I mean, you can make several batches of these and do anything with them. You can make a bunch of them and play where's Waldo, you know. Make a bunch of them, glue them down somewhere. Make a bunch of them and use them as embellishments in your ATCs or your cards or something that you're making that needs a little bit of something but not too much. These would be the perfect little idea to play with. So grab your molds and make some embellishments of them and paint them up. Yep, need to get some. There's lots of things you can do with them. You can even put these into shaker cards. These would be awesome. These little tiny ones, you can put these in shaker cards. A little bit of glitter and then boom, you got you a beautiful little shaker card plus a little something else. So yeah. And I made Mickey for Miss Laura. That would probably work, Katrine. I think I got that. But we got Mickey. Laura told me to see if I could make Mickey, and I made Mickey. And then we have some fall leaves. All of those who missed out, I'm going back through and showing what we made. Bye, Judy. And then we have our Then we have our little mask, our embellishment mask, and then our regular mask. And then we have our seashell for the journal. Beautiful glittered seashell. We have our little embellishments here. The glitter on the bottom. Would take a lot of glue for a big one. What are you talking about? Then we have our piece that we're going to make into a button. I'm going to put some holes here and here. We're going to make a little button. Put that right there. Oh yeah, for a big Mickey, heck yeah it would. I would need my big glue gun, and it drips bad. I call it drippy. And then we have our snowflake. Our music notes didn't turn out too well. It looks like somebody walking in a pair of pants, but that's okay. And then we have our spider web for Halloween. Yep, you can use nail polish on them. You can also spray paint them. Then we have our abnormal geometrical shapes. One of these days we'll use these. I will try them out, but it is getting late today, ladies, and so I'm not going to do that today. We may try these out for tomorrow and play with some papers. Then we have our vine. Our flower. Shoot, you could even put this together. See? You can put that flower like that. That's cute, Katrine. Then we have some more little geometric shapes here. It goes from real circle like to very geometric. Then we have our, whatever you would call it. Excuse me, guys, I'm yawning. And then we have our other little stencil here. Like a gate. Yeah, you could use that as a gate. Yeah, you could. You could. You can also use it like a kite. You can also use it as like a leaf. And then we have our oddball shapes here. This looks like roses down here. There you go. Y'all can see it like that. And then we have our circles here. We have our big flower. There you go. There's the last one. Oh my goodness. Hang on a minute. Let's see if it's all. The last one, the best one, is that one. But these are my my glue gun stencils, my embellishments, and my pretties. I hope you guys enjoyed today. I'm going to pull up the camera. Hopefully I don't yawn in your faces. I get sleepy. Oh yeah, you got you some ideas, all right. I have to make some more of those little silver embellishments because those look pretty on those on that seashell. Yeah, I was hoping it was going to be a fun show. I knew exactly what I was going to do because I didn't get to do it Friday because we did our mixed media mashup, and I promised that the day before that we was going to do stencils, glue gun stencils, and we didn't make it. So I made up for it, and we did a whole show today on glue gun and stencils. Sorry, guys. Very rude of me. So, if you don't have these baker sheets, get you some Dollar Tree or Dollar Store parchment paper. It works. That's where this come from, was the Dollar Tree. Got glue gun. That glue gun will wear your fingers out. My fingertips. Right here, I don't feel anything, and I just spilled everywhere on my finger. That don't go in there. It's a stamp. Yeah. Oh, sorry, not listening. Yeah. Got it at Wally World. But what I keep them in, what I store them in, let me show you, is the very, very thick, not the real thin, but the thick sheet protectors. That's what I store them in. I might just drop all these in here. All for your son and mom. All these newbies are going down in here. Hope I don't break the leaves. We use those for the fall, and if I do break them, just grab a piece of parchment paper and we'll make some more. Alright, we'll put these in the embellishment box. So yeah. I forgot I had these. Ooh, it's a very good. Oh God. Forgot I had some stencils. Not regular stencils. Get in there. Get off my pencil chair. You're ruining my stuff. Stop it. My chair's wanting to bring me everywhere but where I need to go. And somehow I've put my stuff in upside down and everything's falling out. I'll try not to, Katrina. If I start to yawn, I'll hide it. I'll turn my head. I try not to. I don't mean to make anybody sleepy. And that's how I store my regular stencils too, is in these little tape, tape protectors. It may look like I have a lot, but I don't. It's just where the glue makes it puffy. It's 12:30 in Denmark. Huh? Did I read that backwards? All right. I'm done for the day, guys. I don't know about you. But I got a glittery mess to straighten it and clean it. You still have some things to do and it's hot. Weren't you live earlier, Katrine? That's what I thought. I thought I seen your live notifications. Oh. I have glitter everywhere, guys. I'm gonna have to throw this away because it's got all kinds of glue and stuff in it. Anybody wants some glitter? I'm the glitter queen. I love my glitter. I'll have it all over the floor and not care. I'll walk around with it all over my face. I was decoupaging a napkin on fabric and got a cool napkin with a knot on it and a dragon. Ooh. James Lee would like that. Bye, Miss Sue. So, excuse me while I poke you in your eyes. I had to turn my Wi-Fi off because I wasn't using it. Pesky flies. Alrighty, guys. I'm gonna get out of here. Didn't see you went live, then I would have come over. You know what time I come live on the weekdays, Katrina? Same time every time. Alrighty, guys. I am going to read from our Little Women's Quotes. Or our quotable women's and our little book. Alright, this one was by Alice Duer Miller from 1874 to 1942. She was an American writer. She says, if it is very painful for you to criticize your friends, you're safe in doing it. But if you take the slightest pressure in it, that's the time you hold your tongue. This one is by Nancy Astor, 1879 to 1964. She was a British politician. She says, in passing, also, I would like to say that the first time Adam had a chance, he laid the blame on women. Anything that goes wrong in a man's presence is always a woman's fault. Isn't that what the men? Isn't that what the men think? But anyway, ladies, I want to thank you guys for coming in and sitting with me and crafting with me today. And hopefully, I inspired you to get out there and create and to teach somebody something new. Ladies, I'm going to get out of here. And if you enjoyed the show, please hit that subscribe button and please hit that bell icon. That way you get notified of any and all videos that are going to be posted. Remember, I think we're going to be doing a haul today with Miss Ray. So please be watching either the Divas or this channel for the broadcast. So ladies, I'm going to get out of here. I hope you the best and give you my prayers if you're needing them. Thank you for the Happy Mail crafting. I really appreciate it. You made me cry. I'm going to get out of here. and go find something to eat because my belly's growling. And I'm going to find something to drink.